Hello, welcome to the ShedNet podcast. Today we're talking about the Sony conference that just happened at E3 this year. We have done other podcasts about the rest of the conferences, so if you want to have a look at those, go back and watch those. Let's get right into it. They launched straight away, got right into it with God of War.
Yeah.
Which was like such a good reveal.
Yeah.
Because it was this little kid in the trailer and he sort of didn't know what was going on, and then all of a sudden Kratos appeared out of the dark.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god, new God of War game. He's got his beard, he's
killed
older.
all of the Greek gods and now he's going to take on the Nordic gods.
Well, it's sort of like he's mellowed out and he's like a kid.
He's going to raise his son to the...
Yeah, so it's more about him sort of teaching his son to be a god, because his son's obviously part god.
Yeah.
Because he's a demigod.
Yeah.
And then his son teaching him to be human.
Like Hercules, basically.
Yeah, very much like Hercules.
I've never played a God of War game. I'm looking forward to playing this.
They're really good.
It all starts off with him obeying and doing what the gods want to do, and then in the third one he realises, oh shit, these guys me over, so I gotta kill them, and he kills them in the most dramatic, gruesome fashion that you can think of.
Can you get them on PS4?
They've been remastered, I think.
I
believe they have. I believe they have.
Might check them
definitely
out.
Go back and play those.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be similar to God of War 4.
No.
God of War 4 looks quite
The
different.
camera angles can change completely.
Yeah, it looks like Last of Us.
It does,
It looks a lot like Last of Us.
And it's all the better for it, I think.
We'll see.
It looks very cinematic.
Yeah, it does.
And it's just it's a welcome change from the usual sort of series.
I'm just looking forward to seeing who he gets to kill in this one.
Yeah, so he's going through all the Norse gods. So it's set in a time in the Norse. It's all in the same universe where like it's just a different continent where he's gone to really, and it's where the Norse gods sort of live. And it's before the Vikings got there, so all the Norse gods are sort of walking the earth.
Ah, okay.
So he doesn't want to fight them, but he's going to. Inevitably, he's going to fight them.
Is he going to die?
Do you know? Maybe, and then maybe you're a son in the next one.
Yeah.
Son of God of War.
Yeah, son of God of War.
Can you imagine the son?
And he'll eventually be like great grandson of God of War.
Yeah. Oh, good.
And then there'll be like bloodlines died out basically.
Yeah. So that's a PS4 exclusive coming out in 2017. So definitely looking forward to that.
That's pretty exciting.
Next, and it was very much like this for the rest of the Sony conference. They just sort of
game
banged
game
out,
after game.
and it was great because there's none of this bullshit where it's talked like Phil Spencer comes out and he's like Xbox, Microsoft,
and we're Microsoft.
Because he just went like, all right.
He's just like, we know you want games, so here they are.
Yeah.
So the next one they went with was Days Gone, which was that it was like a zombie.
Was it
game?
a zombie game with no zombies?
It's a zombie game, but the zombies aren't zombies. They're called freakers.
Yeah, I think so.
The devs are stressing that they're not dead.
Yeah.
It's like a virus.
So it's sort of like it could be argued like...
Is that just a bad excuse to not call them zombies?
It's definitely a bad excuse because they don't want to put on another zombie game.
Yeah.
It's like ghouls, isn't it? Some people say, oh, they're zombies. But they're not.
They're not zombies.
They're ghouls or something like that. But it's the same thing. It's like the same sort of excuse they're trying to get away with because...
Yeah, so it's your typical post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
When you got this main character called John St. Deacon, played by Sam
I
Witwer.
don't know where they get these names from. They just look in the phone book and go, all right, that's a good name.
I like it. It's sort of a good... He's sort of a motorcyclist. He used to be like an MC, and he sort of lost everything he cares about. He's still wearing his vest.
That's cool.
So he rides motorbikes and stuff like that in the game. And like I said a minute ago, voiced and mocapped by Sam Witwer, the same guy who voiced and mocapped the protagonist in the Force Unleashed games.
Oh, no way.
And he also voices Darth Maul and the Emperor in the Clone Wars.
Oh, cool.
So that's pretty cool.
So he's got this guy's got some chops on.
Oh yeah. He's in a lot of stuff. He's in Dexter. He's in the first episode of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And he's in a bunch of stuff. So that's good. That's 2017 again. All these games that are announcing are all like late 2017.
Well.
And they're not PC. They're not like
These
Xbox.
are just for PlayStation 4.
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm not sure if that's like people.
This is a good thing. It's a reason for them to buy the system.
Yeah. Like, I'm not one of them people who are like, oh, it's come off PC as well, it's not really exclusive, so no, I don't care about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too fussed.
I don't know. I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like exclusive games.
Fair enough. I guess you've sort of got your meaning for the console.
Yeah.
Your connection to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was good.
Basically, they're all coming to the dark side of gaming. Who knows? Am I getting to like Star Trek next?
Then they got into the trailer for The Last Guardian.
Yes.
Which was...
How long is it? What, 10,
They announced it in
years?
2007.
Yeah. It's nearly... It'll be 10 years by the time...
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's coming out
this year.
Yeah.
So it's just about 10 years in development hell.
Yeah.
And it's finally coming out.
What was the date?
October
October?
October 25th.
Yeah.
So
Is it going to be like Duke Nukem, where they've gone through so many, different
not.
redesigns and stuff, and it just was a big complete mashup? Because
No, I don't think so.
like, didn't Duke Nukem go for like 3 different sort of game engines
studios?
and
They,
game
they
engines
changed
before?
hands a lot of time.
Like, there was
I don't
barely
think
any much of the original game
This
left.
isn't the case with this game.
Well, let's just hope. I'm just saying, but you won't, usually when a game's been in development that long, some changes have to be made
Yeah,
to keep
and
updates.
this-
Coming from the people who made Shadow of the Colossus,
Yes,
which is
and-
like
and Eco-
PlayStation 2 is probably the best game on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, so that's why it's got so much
that
hype.
game- that
It's
game
probably
was
one of the most
amazing.
hyped games of our generation.
Yeah,
Along with Half-Life 3.
yeah.
But Half-Life 3...
But this
we
is
just
happening. Last Guardian is
Yeah, it's
happening.
actually happening. So they didn't show much. It was just sort of a gameplay trailer, not a gameplay, cinematic trailer.
Yeah,
Are you gonna get it?
yeah, I'm
Like,
definitely
just
going to get
because of how long it's been in development.
It'd be interesting to see how well they've used
Probably
that
because it's going to
development
be
time
a
well.
really good game, which
Yeah.
is what I'm looking
I'll
for.
have to see some gameplay because I don't really know what it's about.
Yeah.
So I need to see more.
Well, if you played Shadow of the Colossus, you...
No, it's
yeah.
not the same.
No, it's just the same people
it's
who
just
have
the same
made it.
people who made it.
So it's not in the same vein
It's
as
like
the
a
game.
Spiritual successor.
Next, they went on to Horizon Zero Dawn, which was the robot dinosaur universe.
Oh, I like that game, actually.
looks pretty good.
I've seen some gameplay footage of that, and it's just like...
Don't like the name.
It's basically you start off as a person on a world that's obviously taking some inspiration from the prehistoric eras and stuff like that, and you get like proper like advanced like
Bows.
and stuff like that. Prehistoric weapons, but more like with a technical theme. And then when you kill something, you then scrap it for parts.
Yeah,
to
also
make
you
new
can just sort of
things.
tether creatures down and then hack them, and then they can do different stuff for you. Like you can get a mount, or you can get something to attack with you as an ally. Stuff like that.
Okay.
And then you're talking about the name of the game, Horizon
Yeah.
Zero Dawn. The developer has said that it doesn't make sense now to anyone, but once you finish it, you'll understand the title because that's got something to do with the story.
Oh, okay.
So,
So it's
Cool.
sort of like a mix between Far Cry Primal, which it's got that theme to it, and then it's got more of a technological.
yeah,
It's sort of like
It did look cool.
time
it did look
reversal.
very cool.
It did look cool.
They sort of hinted at sort of like you're going to discover sort of an ancient civilization, and I think it's going to be sort of like our civilization, and this is set way in the future
Yeah.
because it's sort of mystery
all
of
the-
where these
yeah.
robots have come from.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That
Yeah.
scene in Planet of the Apes, you blew it up.
That's
God
February
damn it.
28th. Yeah, so I was thinking about earlier. There might be like a scene at the end where it's just like
The Statue of
your Statue
Liberty's
Liberty
poking out the
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. I
brass.
think it's gonna be something like that, but it'll be like another landmark.
Yeah.
That'll be really cool.
You blew
That's
it
February 28th, just PS4 again.
Yeah.
Then the next one they showed was Detroit Become Human, which was like Heavy Rain.
Oh yeah.
I like
yeah.
Heavy
It's the
Rain,
same
though.
studio, I think, as well.
Yeah. I've not played Heavy Rain. I don't know if.
Well, I think
doesn't-
I've talked about Heavy Rain before in a
Yeah.
previous video, so go back in there if you want to watch it. But if it's basically like a dramatic telling, like you basically do button mashing and stuff like that. Like button prompts, and it forwards the story on. If you fail a certain thing,
And there's all these
it
choices.
influences then the story out that way.
It's like an interactive film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's exactly
it's
that,
what, it's
yeah.
what they call it basically.
Yeah.
I know the very first achievement you get on Heavy Rain is thank you for supporting interactive drama games, and that's the very first achievement you get before you even start anything.
Weird.
Basically, so it's probably good. It's not very well known that.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a Blade Runner type universe where like androids are like subservient to humans, and it's sort of
Or
like
even
this sort of thing where
iRobot.
androids are starting to become self-aware and developing emotions,
Yeah.
and you're the sort of negotiator, or you're not just one person because they released the trailer way back
Yeah.
where it's just like you're this woman, this other character, so you're not just one character.
Yeah.
So it's like Heavy Rain because you got to play 4 different characters in Heavy Rain: an
I
FBI
don't-
detective, a former a PI, a reporter,
Yeah, so
and some
similar
father.
to that. So that looks really cool. I
Can I
think
just
It's
say-
not my cup of tea.
Can I just say that the plot line sounds an awful lot like iRobot, that Will Smith
it does.
film.
Oh,
It
yeah.
does very
Yeah,
much
it does,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
rise up and start
That's
gaining
right.
Intelligence. Well, it's a plot of a lot of games actually as well. There's a lot of
Yeah,
games
you
that
can't
come
really make a
Terminator's the same.
totally new story these days because
No.
everything's been done.
up. We'll see.
So yeah, that's PS4 exclusive again, no PCs. 2017 release again.
Yeah.
So like, this
you
is
a
my
good idea.
this is my favorite conference of all of them, and I
Yeah.
don't even own the PlayStation. I'm buying the Neo when it comes
Yeah.
out, and I'm going to get these because I'm
That's
very
one thing you
excited.
didn't mention though is the Neo.
Yeah, they said they weren't
They
going to do it.
mentioned it, but
It's like a small little mention, but it wasn't a big segment
No.
left for it. Basically, I think they've wanted to say they have said at this point that
Yeah.
they wanted to say.
Yeah,
It's just a
and
matter of release date.
next again, just carrying on with these games. They talked about Resident Evil 7. They showed some gameplay.
So is this
What's that
actual,
face? Cool.
Is it going to learn from the mistakes of the previous
Yeah,
Resident Evil?
I think it absolutely has.
you disagree, don't you? You liked Resident Evil 6 and
I didn't play 6.
Oh,
I
they
saw
were
some play
they were
6 and it looked
rubbish.
very rubbish. But I played
They were
Resident Evil 5 and I
rubbish.
loved Resident
Did
Evil
you?
5. Yeah. I think Resident Evil 5 was the first time they sort of changed hands with the developers, or there was some kind of studio shift.
Yeah.
So it sort of went in a different direction.
Yeah.
But they're sort of taking it back to that. I was hoping it would just be like they'd announce a game, but it would be Resident Evil, full stop.
Yeah, that's
And
what I was,
reboot
like
the
a
franchise.
reboot of Resident Evil. That's what it needs.
It
Yeah.
needs a real kick up its
So
backside.
they're really sort of dead set on this. This
Yeah.
is the same universe. This is all
Yeah,
canon, chronological.
that's what's putting me off it a little bit. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
And plus, there's going to be no like classic characters. You won't see Chris or
Yeah, it's all new,
all the
new
other
characters.
Yeah.
Mm.
So they won't be in it.
I suppose it is kind of a reboot. I suppose.
Suppose.
But they're just
maybe.
calling it 7. That's. I think that's going to put a lot of other people off.
But
Yeah, I think so.
It needs a serious gameplay and story overhaul from the previous one, because the other ones were just. It was just. It wasn't worth the money. Like if you played the very first few Resident Evil games, they were
great.
Spot
they were
on.
great.
Up to
They were
4.
spot
Yeah,
up
like
to 4.
their
then they
direction.
started
The direction was
picking
like survival horror, and then it turned slowly into an action
up
shooter.
RPG
Yeah.
sort of thing like that.
Yeah.
Which that's not Resident
No,
Evil.
it's not what fans want.
Anyway,
So that is January release date, 24th. That's on PS4, PSVR as well. It's a VR game now.
Oh,
You play
yeah,
that fully
yeah.
in VR,
Yeah.
which
The
is
whole game?
madness. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff they showed at E3 was in this sort of abandoned house. That's
Yeah.
separate to the game. That's not going to be in the game. It's just sort
That's
of a
just the
showcase.
VR.
Yeah, it's showing you like
Yeah.
we've got this in VR,
Yeah.
and it's going to be like this. And it's first person, so I think that's a good thing to mention. It's a first person
Scary.
game.
It's going to be scary. I hope. Yeah.
guaranteed you'll be playing this in your bedrooms at 3 in the morning. You'll,
Well, no, I'll be
Absolutely.
playing this during the day, and when it turns night, I'll be like, okay, I can't play this now.
Yeah.
Not playing this anymore.
Yeah, but it's guaranteed there's going to be people who are going, alright, get the full experience, turn all the lights
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
curtains closed,
Too much
put
for me
it
now.
on, and then so you just hear,
I am looking forward to VR. Looking
Yeah,
forward to VR.
definitely forward to VR now. And then straight off, talking about VR release date that they've announced,
Yeah.
October 13th.
October again.
Yeah, so
might be a birthday.
Right in time for the holidays.
yeah, and it will support 50 games this year.
Bloody-
Not at launch, but this year they will support 50 games.
That's quite
Which
a big
is
thing.
impressive.
So that's
That's an awful.
That's more
oh,
games than what's on the Wii U.
How
It's an
many
impressive
games
stat.
did
Yeah.
Xbox and Oculus say were going to be on release?
I don't think they've said. They're not that close to sort of. Well, I
So
don't know. Is
it's
it out?
Oculus is out, and
Well, yeah. Well, maybe they haven't said something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not fully up to date with them.
But like in terms of supporting Xbox, because they've partnered up with Microsoft, haven't they, to
Yeah.
support games for the
Yeah.
Xbox. Because I know there's a lot of indie games out for the Oculus at the moment, and there's going to be some pretty good ones actually.
Yeah.
Like they put Surgeon Simulator on. VR.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Oculus is meant to be the better of the lot, apparently.
I've heard the Vive is.
Oh, the Oculus and the Vive.
and then I've heard
But I think the PlayStation VR is going to be like the Game Boy. It's going to like bring people into VR.
Oh yeah, like the gateway
Yeah, I
VR
think
drug.
Oculus and Vive are too ahead. They're too expensive. I don't know.
Well, talking about expensive, this is going to cost £349.
it's a standalone.
Standard just for the VR headset, and whatever accessories come
Yeah.
with it. £349.
Because did they say like did you like because when you do Near for example, is it going to be much different from the from the console that we all know, or do you have to have like special attachments and stuff like to play with
For the
VR?
PlayStation 4, you have to have an attachment.
To play with the VR.
Yeah, to play with the VR.
Well, at least it's not then completely asking you to say, oh, you're gonna have to buy a new console if you want to play this.
I don't know if you'll have to. I don't know if that price includes that little box you'll need.
Oh, like it's an extra £60
Yeah,
to
it
put that
could
on
be.
the
That'll
side.
suck.
Sony
Yeah.
have a way of overcharging for anything branded. from
Hopefully they don't
Like,
do that. And then after that, they sort of went on a streak of VR stuff. So the first VR thing they showed was the Star Wars Battlefront VR,
Yeah.
which looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't show much, of
No.
course, but like that is something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
What is sort
They
of
should
like,
have showed more. I think that's
Yeah.
one thing. If you had to fall Sony, they should have showed more.
Yeah. Or they just teased sort of aerial combat.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a mission in VR, so it's going to be like a 20-minute experience. I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate this sort of experience
yeah.
thing that they've got going with VR. Like, wait until you can do full games.
Yeah.
Don't release an
Well,
experience.
Resident Evil
Or
are
just-
going to
or-
give it a good go.
Yeah.
just like one level where you can do it, and then
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
It.
It'll be on
That's
the
your
existing
fix.
Battlefront game or the next Battlefront title, and it'll just be a mission that you can do in VR.
That's a bit worthless.
Yeah, maybe dogfighting mode or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still cool. Then they showed a Batman. Well, they didn't show it, but Batman VR.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of like
That's,
Basically, they just gone and selected all the games they thought, all right, what would look best in the VR?
well, yeah. I mean,
environment?
I'm dead looking forward to walking around Wayne Manor and then just like you get sort of the bat phone rings and
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon, the scarecrow's on the loose again.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go to the Batcave. You walk directly from the house just down into the Batcave.
Yeah.
Put on the bat suit, get in your car, and drive off.
So it's just, you'd be like down the phone like,
In
Commissioner
VR.
In
Gordon.
VR.
Yes.
And they said it's like a sort of a crime, like a personal crime mystery sort of thing.
That's gonna be cool.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I haven't played many of the Batman games. I've played a few of the Arkham games, but
Yeah, so this is you don't need to
Yeah.
play those, which is good.
Yeah.
Then there was COD Infinite Warfare trailer.
Which surprised me.
Yeah, me too. I was dead set on just hounding COD
Yeah.
for being another COD game.
Yeah.
But from what they
But
showed.
yeah, I thought it looked really good.
But-
Did you see it?
I did see it, and I still feel like it's not going to. I'm still going to buy Battlefield 1 and play that more than if.
Yeah, but they're going to come out at separate times anyway.
Yeah,
so.
true. Yeah.
But still, even if that came out even different times, I'm still not going to buy it.
I think
I
I
was-
will.
I was tempted for COD 4, and now that Infinite Warfare is actually looking like a good game, I'm
Yeah.
probably going to
They
get
showed a bit of COD 4 as well, the remaster.
That's the,
Yeah.
that's the
So-
only thing that probably make me buy it is just to get in, Call of Duty 4 again on. Because arguably that's that.
The
you
best
that's,
Well, that's
COD.
kind of their excuse for the Infinite Warfare thing, isn't it? It's like, well, this is this modern shooter, but you can get a remastered version of 4,
Yeah.
which everybody
Just
loves.
a lot of people are just going to buy that just for that.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you can get it.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to be the one person who's going to buy it just for that.
There you go. You're that audience. You're that target.
The sucker.
Yeah, play missions like the AC-130 mission again, like again plug.
Who's paying?
Yeah, get like plug watch it.
Collector's edition prices for
Oh,
Just
a remaster.
remaster.
Yeah.
oh,
Just buy it on the
Not
bloody
play the main
PS3.
game.
Yeah, so that'll be released in
Probably October.
November. It's another November game. November 4th.
like you and said, like there's been a lot of November releases.
Yeah, which is it's
It's
after
holiday, isn't it?
it's
It's
after
getting ready
Battlefield
for-
1 comes out and after Titanfall 2 comes out.
Yeah.
So they it's COD, but they might struggle to sort of get an audience because of the amount of people that would have bought into
Or they
those
might
two.
have a
I don't
thing
know.
like it doesn't quite get off the ground, but it might pick up.
Oh,
Slowly.
definitely. Well, it's obviously going to
as
sell
more people
loads.
say, as more people get their fill of Battlefield 1, 'cause it's going to happen. You're going to put, let's say, all right, I've had my time for a week. I'm going to take a break from this and go and play something else. Or something like that. And COD might still have that.
Now you'll
freshness about
you'll
it.
get all the casuals that'll get like a PlayStation 4 for Christmas with FIFA and COD.
Yeah, well, that's very true. Yeah.
Guaranteed that'll be a
Yeah.
bundle pack in any game store in
Yeah.
this country.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Well, it will. Yes, it's just how it goes.
Yeah.
And then another one of my highlights of this E3 is they've announced the Crash 1, 2, and 3 remakes or remasters even. You don't like it?
Oh,
You're not into it?
I thought Crash was a bad game to begin with.
Man, I love Crash Bandicoot.
It is cool. No, it
Crash
is
Bandicoot
fan
is
service.
basically
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
But Crash Bandicoot and Spyro is basically like Mario and Link for the Nintendo. Basically, it's like they're like the mascots
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
in
it used
the
to
day.
be the mascot of Sony.
Yeah, it was the.
Crash Bandicoot. Like
He was on the
best
advert for the
games.
PlayStation 1, Crash Bandicoot, like
Yeah.
when he announced. Well, back in the day.
And he's in the new
Slating
Skylanders game.
N64.
Yeah. It's great. Can't get
Yeah,
rid
you
of that
can't get rid of that
anymore. No. Yeah, so he's in the new Skylanders
Yeah.
Imaginators game as well. So it's
Yeah.
Skylanders fans. Also, Lego Force Awakens coming out 28th of June for all platforms. But you can download a demo now only on PS4 for that game.
Cool.
So
We got some good stuff.
We kind
So
of
it's
know
not
what to
bad.
expect for the Lego
Yeah.
Star Wars game.
yeah,
by
they've
now.
shown some new features for it, and it looks very, very good. Obviously, going to get it.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Don't know if I'll get it straight away, but I'll probably
I
get
think I will.
it. Mash it day
Yeah.
one.
Because No Man's Sky, because they did show anything with No Man's Sky, and it's
Yeah,
had
there's a gap
it's had its
there,
delay.
yeah.
There's a gap where all these games come
Yeah.
out, so this might be my gap filler.
Yeah.
You never know. Next one was the best entrance for anyone ever coming on a stage at E3. It was Kojima.
Oh yeah.
Just like it was so good because when
It's like
they
Jesus
were.
Christ resurrected.
Yeah. And like when they were announcing Metal Gear Solid 5, Konami wouldn't let him even
No,
come on the stage.
no.
So it was just like, right, let's go all out.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. And he comes on the stage, it was brilliant.
Weird trailer.
Also, didn't mention this, but like there was a bloody orchestra during the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And like I was like
He is
the feeling of walking out onto a stage with an orchestra
Full
playing.
orchestra, yeah, and everybody
Yeah.
like thinking you're Jesus.
Yeah, I think this was my
You
favorite.
are Jesus
conference.
Christ resurrected, basically.
Yes,
the
that was really
second
good.
coming is here.
And then he showed his cinematic trailer for his new game.
Yeah.
Death Stranding, which is
Didn't say much.
so vague.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
it's
you gotta think
Norman
that-
Reedus from The Walking
very
Dead, naked with a baby, and then it disappears,
yeah.
and he's covered in ash, and he's got handprints.
It's gonna be some sort of psychological
Yeah,
horror
yeah,
game, isn't
like
it?
yeah.
You can tell that
definitely.
comes from the mind of that guy. You could tell like he's put some thought into this basically, and he's
Weird dude, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything like his performances in the Metal Gear stuff and stuff like what he's been doing with that, like there should be like a nice breakaway from that. So considering all the sour note that he left behind.
I'm looking forward
to
seeing more about this game because he's said, and developers talk shit all the time, but he said like this is going to be sort of like a new genre of its own. So how do you do that these days?
We're sort of like
I'm interested to see how that works.
We're sort of like we'll believe it when we can see it. Basically.
Yeah. It's just words for marketing.
It's hype
isn't it?
because Kojima.
Yeah.
Anything he does right now is going to turn to gold.
Yeah.
Well,
like this split up that he's had from Konami has done wonders for his career.
Yeah.
Like
he's better off without.
Yeah, it's almost like it's projected him front, beyond.
Yeah, now he's his own man. He's got his own studio, Kojima Productions.
Creative freedom.
Yeah, so it's worked out fantastic for him.
I would like to see like what Konami's been holding back all these years from his mind and stuff like that. Like I want to do this. Nah. Now he's got free reign. He can do whatever.
It'll be interesting to see.
Wants.
And it'll probably sell now as well.
Yeah, absolutely will. Yeah. And then the last thing they showed, Spider-Man.
That was like an odd one.
That was an odd one, and it's an exclusive to PS4, which is another reason I have to get a PS4.
Am I right in saying because I've played a few of the Spider-Man games on demos and stuff, and then
Spider-Man 2 original, like on PS2, one of the best games ever made, I think.
That's what It had a weird art style, this new one though, didn't it?
Yeah, but I'm into it.
Like, I thought it looked cool as well.
His costume I'm not keen on, but the good thing about Spider-Man games is that you've got a mad selection of costumes, so you can just get rid of that as soon as you get a new costume, if you don't like it.
I haven't played a Spider-Man game in probably since Spider-Man 2 actually.
Really?
Yeah. So
it's good.
This one looks good. Yeah.
It looks like the Spider-Man game Spider-Man fans have been waiting for.
Yeah.
So
I guess I'm just not a big fan of hero games.
It's fair enough.
I find them quite limiting.
No, but it's the same team who did Infamous. So like did you ever play Infamous? Like
wasn't it? Didn't they do one called Second Son as well?
Yeah, that's right. And you could sort of traverse the environment using lightning.
I've watched Twitch and Let's Play.
So it's the same people making it, and apparently just sort of the web swinging and stuff will be amazing because they're just the feeling of swinging around a city is really really cool, especially in Spider-Man 2. That's where it's
made that in VR as well.
Oh my god, you'd go sick.
Yeah.
Doing backflips and stuff. So what do we think about that conference?
Probably the best one out of all of them.
I think you're
quite
right.
jam-packed. It was right to the point. There was none of this like beating around the bush and all this fanfare. It was just like, all right, here you go. This is coming out. This is the date. We got this. Move on. Next
games.
Yeah, I'd say hands down best conference, and they didn't even need to announce their console.
No.
So that's what.
Because everyone knows everything. Everyone's getting hyped about it anyway. Yeah. And if it's converting people like you over to to that.
And I never thought I would.
Selling more.
Yeah, I will buy the Neo when it comes out.
Without them even have to make a segment in their own conference about it, basically.
Right, I'm sold on the Neo as well. I don't even know what the Neo is, but I'm sold on the Neo over the Scorpio.
So as soon as it comes out,
it all comes down to how much that costs. If it's an acceptable price, maybe it's worth trading in your PS4 for it. But we'll see at the moment.
We'll see.
We'll see.
On that note, thanks for watching. We're going to do a Nintendo wrap up as well, similar to this one. That'll be our last video for the coverage of E3 this year. Thanks for watching, and stay with ShedNet.